tuning in into our first ever Panthers Talk podcast. I'm Henderson here with special guest
John Mayer.
How do you feel about coming into high school?
I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's going to be, I'm guessing it's going to be new. So, because there's a lot more to offer and learn.
Yeah.
And then I have a whole bunch of more opportunities for sports.
Yeah. That's true. What is your biggest concern about coming into high school? You could be completely honest.
I actually don't know. I'm just feeling nervous.
All right. What kind of classes do you want to take?
I mean, I want to take auto tech.
Auto tech?
Auto tech.
Okay. We got a good auto tech program here. What else?
Wood shop. Yeah.
Do you got a favorite subject?
Probably gotta be science.
Science.
Gotta be science.
We got a few nice science teachers. I think like Mr. Smith. I think that's a science teacher, right? Mr. Smith. And so you said auto tech, right?
Yeah.
So I think we have don't we have like a site, a house site? Is that oh yeah, wood shop. Yeah. We got a big wood shop program. And thank you for tuning in into our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson here with special guest
Jaden Bush.
How do you like middle school?
It's alright. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fun doing heinous crimes.
Okay. What do your teachers warn y'all about when coming into high school?
But the older students trying to mess with us,
So like bullying?
I guess.
Okay. Yeah. There's not a lot of bullies. Yeah, you don't gotta worry about no bullies in this school. There's not a lot. What are you most likely looking forward to coming into high school? Coming into Roseville High School?
Sports,
What sport are you looking forward to?
basketball.
Okay. Yeah, we have a very good basketball program. What else?
I'm looking forward to doing like stuff like this, tech, and other stuff.
Okay. Oh, what are you involved in middle school right now?
Not much really. I tried to get on the basketball team, stuff like that.
All right, what are you least looking forward to? What are you not looking forward to coming into high school?
Just more hard math and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. Yeah. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you for tuning in into our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson with
Devin Jones.
and we will be asking him some questions. So, how do you feel about coming into Roseville High School?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready since day one.
What kind of classes you want to take?
Spanish,
You
team
take
sports.
Spanish in middle school? right
Yeah, I'm on a second. And team sports.
now? So, gym.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking forward to? What are you most looking forward to?
Playing basketball, getting into college. I mean, baseball, my fault.
Baseball?
Going into college.
That's what's up. What do your middle school teachers tell you about high school?
It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard.
it is hard. I can say that it is. I guess I think our hardest year was probably junior year. Junior year was probably the hardest for all of us. But yeah, you got any questions about high school?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You ask them all right now.
Nah, I don't got any questions.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in into our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson, and I'm here with, and I'll be asking him a few questions. So, how do you feel about coming into high school?
A lot nervous.
Nervous? What you nervous about?
all the people. There's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot more people than there are in middle school. The
Yeah.
second floor is trying to get to class on time.
We get, I think it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes, we get 5 minutes for passing time. I think the first couple weeks, they'll give you leeway, like they'll help you find your classes, and I think after like 2 weeks or so, they'll start having tardy sweeps. But if you just be straight up with the staff or teacher, whoever want to send you out to the tardy sweep, and you tell them like you didn't know where your class was at, they'll be cool about it, let you in. So yeah. Are you interested in anything in high school?
Not really. I don't really have anything interesting in middle school. Kind of do all my classes I have to, and then gym. Really all the electives I like. Maybe art.
Art. Okay. Yeah, we have a pretty good art program. I think her name is Art. Miss Ross. I said Miss Ross. Miss Rawson. Well, all right. It's nice meeting you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson with special guest,
LeBaron Grant.
and I'm going to be asking you a few questions. Okay.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about coming into high school?
I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of like cool things. The school is very big, and I really can't wait to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do your teachers warn you about coming into high school?
They just say like most of the assignments, if you don't do it, then they're gonna fail you. They're not gonna walk you through it and stuff like that.
No. That's not true. They gonna help you out, and what kind of classes you want to take in high school?
I don't really know yet, but like,
You've already in any sports?
oh yeah, I definitely want to do football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you talked to the football coach?
Nah, not yet.
Make sure you talk to them, or you can talk to BJ or any of the guys in there too.
All right.
You got any questions?
Is high school as hard as people say it is?
No. Our junior year was our hardest year ever.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like if you just stay on top of your assignments and you don't fall back, you'll be good.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in into our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson here with special guest,
Alana.
and I'll be asking you a few questions, okay? So, how do you feel about coming into Roseville High School?
I'm low-key kind of scared because some people say that high school is really hard and I don't know what to expect.
Okay. What do your teachers warn you about coming into high school?
They really warn us about how work is going to be a lot harder than we think it is and stuff like that.
Okay. What kind of classes do you want to take?
I definitely want to take this class because it sounds cool and I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen everything.
Are you involved in any sports?
Yeah, I definitely want to do volleyball and cheer.
Volleyball, sure. All right. You got any questions?
No, not really.
You sure?
Positive.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in into our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson here with special guest,
Alex Cattell.
and I'll be asking you a few questions. So, how do you feel about coming into high school?
I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah? What you nervous about?
Mostly the math, because I'm kind of bad at math.
Yeah, I'm horrible at math too. You don't need to be worried though, because we have some good math teachers here, and they'll help you out.
Okay.
So yeah. What do your teachers warn you about coming into high school?
Like being late to class. That's mostly what they warned me about.
Yeah, we have tardy sweeps here, so I think the first 2 weeks they're going to give you some leeway if you're like late to your class. But I think after that we're going to have tardy sweeps. So if you get caught in the tardy sweep, you get a detention. Then like it just add up. All the detentions will add up to a suspension.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So what kind of classes do you want to take?
I like to take photography.
Photography?
Yeah.
Okay. You big in photography?
Kinda. I've had some type of experience.
Okay. We'll talk after this because I do a lot of photography too.
All right.
You do any sports?
Yeah, sometimes I play soccer for fun.
Okay. You thinking about playing soccer here?
Yep. I've thought about it.
You got any questions for me or
No.
for anybody?
I'm good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson here with special guest,
Devin.
and I'll be asking you a few questions. So, what do you How do you feel about coming into high school?
I'm pretty excited for like sports and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. What do your teachers warn you about coming into high school?
Like, they basically say that like they're not gonna help you as much. They basically say they're not gonna help you as much and like being late to class and stuff like that.
Okay. What kind of classes do you want to take?
I like this class and culinary.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You got any questions for me or for anybody? Any of the seniors in here?
Nah,
Sure?
not really. Yeah,
Positive.
yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'm Dennis, and this is,
Mr. Lang.
and I'm going to ask you a few questions. All right.
All right.
What advice do you have for the incoming freshmen?
Incoming freshmen. Those classes you don't want to take, get them out of the way. Don't wait till your senior year. Senior year is your year to have some fun, enjoy yourself. You get out of here early, have a job, so get those classes out of the way, all your requirements.
Okay. And what's the specific class that you want them to take?
What do I want them to take? Whatever they're interested in. If you're interested in something, try it out. Maybe you'll find you don't like it. If you want to do culinary, like you said, you might take it and say, this isn't for me, or you might say, this is something I want to do. May not be your career, but at least you can make some money in the meantime while you're finding out what you want to do with your life.
All right. Thank you. Good job.
You're welcome.
Thank you for tuning in to our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson, here with special guest,
Azaria.
and I'll be asking you a few questions, all right?
Okay.
So, how do you feel about coming into high school?
Nothing. I'm not scared. I'm ready.
You ready?
Prepared.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. What do your teachers warn you about coming into high school?
Focus on my 9th grade year because that's the most important year. So
Okay.
just do good while I'm getting here, get my grades good.
Okay. What kind of classes you want to take?
I picked media. I want to take media.
Media? Okay. So stuff like this.
Stuff like this.
All right. You got any questions for me or any of the other seniors in here?
No, sir. Do you feel some type of way I'm calling you sir?
Oh.
Okay. No, sir.
You call me Dennis, though. I don't want you to
Okay.
call me sir.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
All right. That's it. Good job. Thank you for tuning in to our first ever Panther Talk podcast. I'm Dennis Henderson, here with special guest,
Maury.
and I'll be asking you a few questions, all right?
All right, bet.
So, how do you feel about coming into high school next year?
Nothing for real. I'm
You
finna
ready?
be focusing on. I'm ready. I'm just finna be focusing on my work and my sports.
You gonna be what?
Focusing on my work
Oh,
and sports,
oh.
man.
You sound like you said something else. All right. What do your teachers warn you about coming into high school next year?
Just stay focusing on my work. That's
Yeah.
it, for real, yeah.
Okay. What kind of classes do you want to take?
First off, this class, gym for sure.
You know, here you actually do stuff in the gym.
Yeah.
Like it's not about basketball. Like you actually do stuff. I'm serious.
No, cause why you smiling like you said?
Because you think I'm playing. I'm serious.
And cooking class.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Thompson, he cool. You got any questions?
No.
Any questions? You can ask anything.
No. I'm straight.
All right, that's it. Good job. All right, Roseville, I'm Dennis, and this is.
Mrs. Earl.
All right, and I have a few questions for you. So, what is some advice that you have for the incoming freshmen?
Well, I always tell them, all 8th graders, as you would know, that high school is 100% better than middle school.
Yeah.
And enjoy every minute. And the more involved you are with the school is the better experience that you're going to give yourself and your friends. So get involved.
Okay. All right. That's it. Yeah.
That is so fun. That is so cool. That is so cool.